Hello and welcome to Season 2, Episode 3 of Forza FGR. My name is Jay, also known as Mr. Sweeperkeeper. And on today's episode, we have got a match against Grimsby away in Sky Bet League 2. Since you were last with me, everything has been going very, very nicely, it has to be said. We are sitting in second place in the league, 2 points behind top of the table Swindon, but with a game in hand over them, so it could be 1 point ahead, of course, if we win the game in hand, whenever that may be. I'm not very good at judging that. And we are 4 points inside the playoffs. I mean, yes, we're in the other automatic promotion places on goal difference, but remember, a game in hand, and that's important. And since you were last with me, form has been very nice, very nice. Obviously been good because we're second. We went and beat Blackpool 3-1 after beating Ebbsfleet in that match. I didn't change the tactic at that point. We then drew 2-2 with Swindon. Once again, same tactic. Well, then we lost against Tranmere. I thought we probably should be winning that kind of match. So I did. I did what I said I might do, and I changed the tactic. And since then, we have won both of our games in the league, 4-2. So, like I said, it's a high-scoring tactic, and that's exactly what we've done. And then we beat Wolves Reserves 4-1 in the Mickey Mouse Nonsense Cup. But I mean, that doesn't really count. We don't bother looking at that. So I mean, I guess you look at the league form. It has been, 3 wins, a draw, and a loss, I suppose. But I like to think that this tactic is better than the 4-2-3-1 we are playing. It is essentially a 4-2-4, but I like to think of it more in this case like a 4-4-2 with players pushed forward, the wingers pushed forward. So as you can see here, we've got still going with the wing backs and central defenders. We're playing with wing backs in the 4-2-3-1. But we've now got a deep line playmaker and an advanced playmaker. I kind of prefer the fact that we've got 2 different-minded midfielders, but not too contrastingly different. I like the fact that they're playing there, because it also means we can utilise people like Reece Brown in better positions rather than just having it one. Everyone has their own talents and they can now share them with us. Isn't that lovely? And still got both inside forwards. The big thing, though, of course, is that we now have 2 strikers up front, which means there is room in the team for Admiral Musquet, who has come along. And since I think the first match where we played let's go to the schedule. First match we played the 4-2-4 against Newport County, Admiral Musquet scored a hat-trick. So this is obviously his kind of tactic. He's thinking, yes, I can get used to this, which is good. We're glad to see the return of Admiral Musquet. I'm not sure if Moraes has scored another goal yet. He still hasn't scored another goal in the league, but at least he's got an assist. At least he's doing something. But he's a bit, we need him to improve, because how much can we pay from £110,000? He got a hat-trick, he needs to do better. It's the remnants, one of the last remnants of the we beat Accrington 7-2 on the first day of the season, why aren't we doing better kind of tantrum at the moment. But nevertheless, maybe he'll score today, that would be lovely. Injury-wise, we're fine again now. Yeah, that's all those same. Dupu's back, Osborne's been back, Moraes is back, as you can see. And there haven't been any new injuries. The only person who kind of does not benefit from this change of formation is Harry McCurdy. But I mean, he's only a loanee. I think he's going back in January anyway, so if he gets too upset, I'll be fine. And he can play as in that false 9 role as well. I mean, he's 2.5 star, and he's that competent. I mean, he's not too bad, so that's why he's on the bench. I mean, look at that. He is arguably one of our. I mean, Danny Fleescott loves being a false 9, doesn't he? He's our 4th choice striker, but when it comes to the fact that we're playing with 2 already, I mean, he's not that far down the pecking order. It's not like we've forgotten about him. We still appreciate his work. But I mean, it's always nice to maybe not rely too much on the loanees. But speaking of relying on loanees, that's exactly what we're doing, really, in a way, because Ilias Chair is tearing up League 2 at the moment. 12 appearances, 11 goals and 1 assist, so he's been involved in something every match, statistically speaking. And he is the League 2 top scorer, the League 2 highest average rating holder. He is doing fantastically for us. He started out as a bit of a, flying low on the radar on our first few matches, but he has improved and gone on leaps and bounds since then, which is nice to see. I'm optimistic about our chances, and let's hope we can deal Grimsby a bit of a blow like we did last season, where we almost got them relegated. They're back. They're still in the league. They're doing a lot better than they were then. They're up in 12th. I mean, look at that intensity. The only thing I'm worried about is it's obviously work, but yeah, as it says there, it affects their condition and the likelihood of injury. But look, if it works, then it works. And I don't think we have big injuries more recently and more commonly, especially last season. We haven't seen that. But if I'm proven wrong, if we do kind of start having a bit of a crisis, then maybe we'll have to reconsider again. But I'd like to think that maybe we found a new tactic that'll keep us up the right end of the league. Because obviously the 4-2-3-1 was not going to do that. I mean, it got us results in some matches, but I mean, that's the thing, you need to be consistent, obviously, to win a league, to get promoted from a league, and it wasn't doing that for us. Yes, we go to some matches and beat them 3-1, but then we go away to a team who were down like 17th, and who we obviously, on paper, are definitely better, and we should have been beating them, and we weren't. And they had chairs in, this is fantastic stuff, and then Duke Crew, yes, as the commentary at the bottom of the screen said, he should have scored there. He put the header wide, which is disappointing, but look, we're only 5 minutes in. Promising signs, so we have 3 shots and 1 on target. Let's not get too bothered. Let's look at this now. Grimsby with a free kick from Clements into our box. What can happen here? Grimsby can score. Oh, I just said we've got a new tactic that means we might be able to win more matches and be more consistent, and they go and score in the 6th minute. Oh, I mean, it's a decent set piece goal. I guess that's our only... Oh my god, where is our goalkeeper there? He's completely in the wrong place. Our only saving grace here, that's the word I was looking for, is the fact that at least from the set piece, I mean, these things happen. Let's get the league table up, because that's more useful to have there than the information about the match. Here we go, we've got another highlight here. We're getting more highlights of this tactic. That's something I've definitely noticed. Brown has picked it up here. Into Chair, in the box. Can he tear up a goal? Oh, so close. So very, very close, but not close enough, and that's the issue here. At least we still got that game in hand. That can shoot us back into the promotion places, but obviously I'd like to just get a win here and then we can use it to our advantage, because like I said, we were only a point off the top of the league when this match started, and we were only 2 points off the top of the league when this match started, and with the game in hand we could have gone 1 point ahead of them, and at the moment, well, we're 5 points off Swindon. You can see that clear as day, and it is frustrating, because I thought we were being so consistent with this tactic. I guess I might have got carried away by the fact we had 2 4-2 wins, and those are the only ones around the league since we changed this tactic. And yeah, the check through doesn't really count. But look, it's early days yet, because in all of those matches they scored goals as well. I think in a number when we came back from behind anyway. So it is still very much all to play for here. But the last thing I want is to have to spend the entire season tinkering, because the more you tinker, the less time you have being consistent, and the lesser your chances of getting promoted. So fingers crossed we do turn this around here, because otherwise I'm going to have to start thinking to myself, what do I change? Do I have to change things? Because, I mean, yes, we've only played 13 games. Maybe Grimsby's league position is not completely representative, but you'd think, really, we should be beating these people. And it's a shame to see Moose. I mean, Moose, you meant to love this tactic. You saw the hat-trick the first time we used it, and now he's down on a 6.4, and it's been a fairly dull first half. I mean, yes, we've had more shots, but they've only had 1 on target. They've taken their chance, really. I mean, my assistant's telling me to do less long range, so we're going to do that. They've got another free kick. And oh, what are we doing here? That's just asking for trouble. Luckily, it's cleared away. And Marais has picked it up here. Can he start a counter-attack? Well, he's almost dispossessed, but somehow he doesn't let him go. Straight in to Moosquays and acres of space. Literally, there were no defenders to be seen at all in that move. Marais had no one chasing him down after he got past that last defender who tried to make the tackle in. And Moosquay was miles in front of the last defender. And, I mean, I think I said on the first day of the season that Marais showed that he could round keepers very well in some of his goals. But sadly, obviously Moosquay isn't the same. Look at that, we're dominating possession. We can definitely go out there and get another goal. I'm not going to go attacking yet in our mentality, but I might have to, because we should be doing better. I'd say I'd take a draw, because like I said, yeah, Grimsby, they're in 12th, they're also going to be higher than that now. There's nothing to say that they're, not capable of doing well against us, but I like to think we're, more capable of doing well against them. And therefore, if we don't get anything out of the game, it is going to be quite frustrating, especially after those good performances, I mean, it's the same old thing. Surely you don't score 4 goals unless the tactic's obviously quite good. But maybe I should have read the opposition scouting report before I came into this match. Maybe I shouldn't be playing control against them. Who knows? I mean, Daniel Iverson's having a terrible game as well. I guess that rating is due to the fact that he was not even on his line when that goal went. He was standing, I swear, there were 3 of our defenders closer to the goal than he was. He was just standing in the middle thinking, I don't know what I'm going to do. So, maybe these things happen. Maybe it's just a glitch in the matrix. But we'll see if they score ahead, and it probably isn't a glitch in the matrix. Mansell's got on the edge of our box to Rose. He's got too much space. Meffam heads it away. It falls to Nyatanga. and he's the one that scored the goal last time. Wolford's in, and surely they're going to score because they're very good players. Hooper, somehow he hasn't scored, and after about 15 different rebounds, we are very lucky not to concede there, and it's time to make a change. I was convinced they were going to score there. I mean, Iverson's gone some way to redeeming himself, I suppose, in the fact that they didn't. Who do we bring on? McCurdy or Phillips-Kirk? That's the question. Let's bring on McCurdy. Why not? And let's go up to attacking, because we're going to need to get something out of this game. I'm going to regret that, aren't I? Because I always regret changing mentality up. Because usually in these situations we end up conceding, but I feel like I have to do something. And I don't think just bringing on Harry McCurdy will lead us to a win. I mean, they are getting a bit more possession, really, aren't they? But we'll stick with this for now. Fingers crossed, my gamble will for once pay off. I mean, they've got a player injured now, and he's only just come on as a substitute too. Although I guess he's playing on with an injury. Right, we're going to have to make another change here, because we're into the 79th minute and nothing's changed. We're not going to go overload, I don't want to click in there, that's a terrible idea. We're going to bring on Phillips-Kirk, and we're going to bring on Isaiah Osborne is what we're going to do. Alright, Tito. Oh, I mean, this is getting really frustrating now. We haven't had a single look in it seems. We're gonna go overload. We shouldn't be having to try and scrape an equaliser here, really. We've done so well before, and I am going to have to start thinking again. I mean, if this keeps happening, hopefully it's just a blip in the matrix. Hopefully it's an unlucky set-piece goal, and then they've completely shut us out for the rest of the game. Hopefully that is all it is. Because otherwise, I mean, it's just a match-ending highlight, isn't it? Phillips plays it into Osborne, who loops up to McCurdy, but I mean, there's nowhere near him really. Dembele plays it forward. Iacobity picks it up, and we've only got 10 seconds left, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, so it's not nothing's going to happen here. This is fairly disappointing, to be honest. McCurdy, and the whistle goes, and we've lost 1-0, and it was just a scrappy set-piece goal that's undone us here. I mean, the analysis from Mark Sinclair sums it up really. Predicted a win for us today, and maybe it's seen Grimsby snatching a draw, but he didn't see the Mariners winning this one at least, and that is highly frustrating. But I guess easy. But it is just a shame because we were doing so, and fingers crossed, brought down the table because we were doing very well going into the match, and we were playing decent sides as well. I mean, it is a conundrum, but the main thing is we are still in that playoff positions. Yes, I feel like we're playing a bit inconsistently, but we're still in there. And yeah, I'm starting to get worried about Moraes now because he scored a hat-trick first as soon as it says he's now played 8 matches without finding the net. I mean, it's worrying to say the least because we paid £110,000 for him. He's our record transfer. So there we have it. Not good at all. When you next see me, we'll have played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches, only 4 of them in the league though, and that will be the Carlisle game on the 17th of December away from home. Like I said, hopefully by then we'll have had, best case scenario, 4 lovely wins. I mean, Port Vale at home, Chesterfield away, Yeovil and Colchester at home. I can see wins in that if this tactic proves to be good. I've got confidence in it, I really do. I think we were just undone there. I think we were a bit unlucky. I'm not going to say they didn't deserve to win because they obviously did. They put in the same number of shots and shots on target really. And if you score more goals, you always deserve to win. That's why I say it, unless you cheat somehow. But they didn't. And so, fair dues Grimsby, but fingers crossed we get back to winning ways. If you have enjoyed watching this video, then spread the word with anyone might like this. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.